Nene never disappoints. She is always too childish, too petty, and too much. Oh, Talisa. Oh, Talisa. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. What's up? How you doing, Ray of Sunshines? I know I've been gone a while, but we're gonna do it anyway. We are reviewing the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season number 20, the finale, season 20. Jesus, see what I'm talking about? Season number 11, episode number 20, the finale, caught in the middle. Moni in the middle. Where's she at? In the middle. Okay, y'all know I be aging myself, but I don't care. If it's your first time visiting my channel, what up though? Click the red subscribe button. Become a Ray of Sunshine. You're there. Click the notification bell, because when I do upload, you don't want to miss it. So you know I've been gone for various reasons, but that's cool. If you want to hear what I have to say about episodes 17, 18, 19. Wait. 16, 17, no, 17, 18, 19. Wait till the end. I'll give you a 3-minute summary because you want to know what I had to say. Anyway, let's talk about this episode right here. We find out that Cynthia has a new cooler coming out with Seagram's, the Bellini flavor. Anybody tasted it? Have you seen it? I haven't seen it. How do we know that it's her signature flavor? Is her name on it? Is there a picture on the box? Like, I don't know. If you've tasted the new peach Bellini, let me know down below in the comments. I'm actually going to go to the store in a little bit, so I'm probably going to see if they got it in there just for a little quick taste, okay? I'm not going to be drinking, but whatever. So Cynthia and Candy meet up for a little snack, a little lunch, a little something, and then you see Nene and Marlo at Swagalicious or Swag Boutique or whatever it's called, and having a conversation as well. Now what I don't like is the whole back conversation. Y'all know what happened last episode with the money problems and Eva, and how somebody was saying that she had credit issues and she didn't live where she said, and you know both of them got credit issues and they living beyond their means, you know, old messy type shit. I don't like how we have those back conversations, but if we be honest, if we gonna be honest, we all do it. If you got a girlfriend that's going through something and you and your good girlfriend, you guys bring it up and you talk about it. You be like, girl, how you feel about what happened? And you have those honest conversations. The difference here is we get to see them be messy on TV. Y'all act like y'all don't do it if you don't want to, because you would be lying. And I'm going to just tell you the truth. When I have a conversation with a friend about another friend, I'm always saying, it ain't something that I ain't told her. Number one, because she my friend, okay? Y'all could be mad at me or not. And then it be like factual. And I love, you know I love her. So don't come for her, especially if they not mutual friends. Don't come for her, because I love her. And I can say what I'm going to say, but you can't say nothing. But it seems they all have the same stake in Eva, so does it really matter? Let me know down below in the comments. Y'all, do you have conversations about mutual friends? If the three of you are friends, do you guys have conversations? Do you hold those, you know, oh girl, what you think? Oh, that's sad. Oh child, I hope it seems shady. You know, those conversations I need to know. Y'all can pretend if you don't. If you're mutual friends, if the three of you are friends and you have a conversation on the side, I think it's natural because all of you. But I also feel like it's things that you should say, that you should be able to say in front of them. It should not be like they blindsided. Hello, somebody. Agree or disagree? Down below in the comments. I done repeated that twice. However, Nene, her real issue that she want to talk to Marlo about is Cynthia's other friend, Kenya. And evidently, Cynthia wants to talk to Candy about Kenya and Nene's situation. Like, of course we know that it's a ploy and it's set up. And Nene says that the beef that Kenya has materialized between the two of them is fake. It's not real. It's to get some attention. It's to make sure she's still relevant, because of course she wasn't on this season until this last episode. So and then you see Cynthia saying, well, all those comments that Nene made, you know, about, oh, you look so beautiful, and she was being sarcastic. And of course Cynthia, what's her face? Nene agreed. But I think Nene is more hurt that she did not get an invite to the fabulous bridal baby shower that Kenya had. If y'all not real friends, she wouldn't invite you. But Nene says, hell, she reached out. She took her a while, but she reached out and offered her, you know, prayers and wishes and thoughts and speedy recoveries and shit. So she thought that they were in a good place. So I can see where there's some confusion. Can I? You really don't fuck with her. And you know you don't fuck with her. You kind of jealous of her and Kenya's relationship. Cynthia and Kenya's relationship. But we see that in just a second. Hold on to that thought. So Cynthia says, I invited both of the girls, and this is for me, and I need them to push their pettiness aside. Okay? Now I'm going to agree with Cynthia here. And I'm looking at my notes, and I said to myself, now Cynthia, did you let both of the ladies know that they would both be there considering, and did you give them that, I don't want no shit, it's my party, can you guys get along? I mean, as a friend, I know that you're going to invite your other friend that I don't get along with, but if I was Cynthia, I would have said, hey, I'm inviting homegirl, I'm going to need you to be on your best behavior, bitch. Like, don't start no shit. I don't want no problems. Don't embarrass me. This is real money. This is Seagram's. Just be in there smiling and grinning. Just say hello. You ain't even got to speak really, but it'd be nice because you're an adult. Like, I don't know. Would you have done that, or you just think that it wasn't necessary? Let me know down below in the comments. Now, I'm going to say this because that old Nene talking about she ain't going to go. I don't think I'm going to go. Nene, everything always about you, ain't it, girl? I'm going to give Marlo some credit. She is prophetess petty, okay? But this time she gave Nene some really good advice and said, listen, that's your good girlfriend. You can't not go. You're going to support her. Fuck Kenya. I mean, pretty much that's what she said. And I'm going to have to agree with her. And I really want to give Marlo a hand clap because she's so messy. She always got shit to say about something and somebody. Be making shit up, pulling shit from the sky, child. Her and Nene are meant to be sisters. Now, y'all remember in episode 19 how Portia was excited about the gender reveal. Her and Dennis had a little bit of a conversation about, you know, what was happening, what their future would look like together. And here comes the day. It's the gender reveal. And honey, when they walked up and they went in that backyard, I thought, that's some shit you could have put on yourself. You didn't need to hire no party planner for that. Like, the disappointment that Dennis had having to prep his pregnant fiance, knowing that she would be disheartened, discouraged, she pregnant, disappointed, she might even want to fight somebody. Child, let me tell you something. I commend him. He prepped her, which is what he should have done. And when she went back there, my heart sank. I mean, it sank before she saw it, but when she saw it, my heart sank. She was like, this isn't what I expected. You know, she wanted it over the top. Y'all remember? Listen, if we're going to get a party planner, let's get a party planner that has a reputation for extras. Where's Dwight? Anybody seen Dwight? I ain't seen Dwight in a few episodes. Since Phaedra been gone, Dwight ain't there. But wasn't Dwight Nene's friend? Child, bring Dwight back. Because if she wanted theatrics, he could have gave her some theatrics. But they probably don't want Dwight there no more, huh? Y'all, what's the tea? Let me know. I want to know. Let me know. When Portia started crying, let me tell you something. It was lady time. So I was crying too. Like full on tears with her. Like that genuine cry she had said to me, though this was a pre-planned event, it was also a disappointment. If Bravo was supposed to be like helping steer the direction, it's fucked up that they did this the way they did. Like, y'all, how many of you think that Bravo, of course, staged this? But that reaction that Portia had was genuine. At least I feel like that. You know how I feel about y'all disagreeing. You can do it because we got opinions, okay? And we can share them and we can be, you know, respectful in doing so in the comments. Now, one thing I did love is how after she started crying, you know, Dennis was there to console her as he should, right? But what I loved is that he was like, hey, yo, Jacoin. I don't know what his name was, y'all. The planner. Let me holler at you for a second. And he told him, look, we need to fix this. This is not what she wanted. You got my girl over there crying. Like, I love the way he stands up for her. And so I'm always moved when I see someone who genuinely cares about their woman and the baby that they are carrying, that that's their seed. Like, yo, so that's neither here or there. I'm here for all that nurturing. Like, okay, so let's talk Cynthia's Bellini Seagram's release party. Seagram's Bellini release party. It was tropical themed. All the ladies were invited. Everybody gets there early, and then in walks, okay, first Eva comes in and she's all like, you know, you ever notice Eva never walks normal, honey? Anytime that camera's on, she is model walk ready. I know she got a regular walk. Y'all want to act like she ain't got no regular walk. She got a regular walk. She got one of them old tired walks like the rest of us. I love me some Eva, but I just want you to be regular with your walk. But I mean, why would you? You model, you fine, you got a nice little walk. So go on and walk on, okay? Walk it out, okay? And anyway, that's a tangent. So everybody's there, they're greeting each other, it's lively, things are going well, and in walks Candy and Kenya. First off, let me talk about Kenya. Kenya was stuffed in that red dress. That dress was too tight and inappropriate. I mean, I'm all for showing the baby bump, but it just seemed like she was squeezed in there. Y'all could be mad at me or not. I didn't think it was appropriate. Like, I like tight fitted dresses on pregnant women. I always think that sometimes Portia goes a little to the left, but I always think she looks cute. This seemed like just like you really should have had on something a little, it could have been tight but not so tight. Like, it looked like we was going to the club tight. Like, it looked like you couldn't breathe tight. Like, oh, I'm gonna go at the last minute tight. Like, oh, help me get into this dress tight. Like, whoo, Jesus, they're gonna have to cut me out of this dress tight. Like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. But like I said earlier, I feel like Cynthia should have said, hey Nene, you know I invited Kenya, there's a possibility that she's coming. We're gonna talk about it again one more time. I mean, y'all might not agree with me, but because of this tension that the two of them have, I always feel like you probably should clear the air and really tell people, this is about me, it's not about you. I'm gonna need you to act like it. And so Nene, always, I love Nene. Y'all know I love Nene. You know I ride for Nene. Y'all know how y'all be mad at Nene. This time I'm gonna have to be mad at Nene too. Like, how did you turn this into something about you and not about Cynthia? I mean, you instantly became jealous, because that's what that is. You're jealous of their friendship. You know, when you stopped talking to her, her and Kenya did form a genuine bond. And unfortunately, you are not taking the high road. You need to allow her to have other friends. She's one of them friends that are, you my friend and you can't have no other friends. Like, she's one of them friends. I don't like them kind of friends. Listen, there's enough of all this goodness, this jolliness, this personality, this outgoing sometime behavior for everybody. Don't be that way. Don't be shady. Don't act that way. Just, you know, you ain't gotta like me to be in the same room with me. Like, I know y'all agree with me on that. I know y'all agree with me on that. I'm gonna say this though. Nene is always hollering how Cynthia acts different when Kenya arrives. I'm gonna have to agree. She does change into a different person. Like, she's one way with Nene, like constantly kissing Nene's ass, and then she's another way with Kenya, like all up in Kenya's ass. Like, y'all can be mad at me, but I feel like Cynthia is never always the same. She never has that same consistency when it comes to the two different friendships. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I get that relationships, you have different relationships with different friends, but innately though my relationship with you is one way and my relationship with you is another, I am always consistent. I am always the same. I'm always truthful. I'm always sarcastic. I'm always slightly funny. Like, I'm always the same with every friend, though my relationship with them is different. Y'all trending with me? Y'all trekking? Y'all understanding? I hope so. And I'm gonna say, as soon as Kenya took that mic from Cynthia, I thought, oh, this ain't a good look. But again, it's a setup. The producers probably said, go up there and take the mic, go up there and say something. Like, but I felt some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt some kind of way for Nene. Like, damn. Like, you've been knowing me longer. Did you really? Like, I felt some kind of way, but you could tell that it was an impromptu grab of the mic. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, Cynthia goes and wants to acknowledge Greg, and Nene will not allow him to go. When you take the low road, I take the high road. You just showing how super petty you really are, Nene. Like, girl, you my girl. You my girl. I fucks with you. I rocks with you. You is my bitch. Like, I like you. Like, you and Portia is up here with me. But you wrong. I'm going to call you out on this one. You, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. I did say here, I also want to make mention that I feel like Candy, you know, I go back and forth with Candy, but I love Candy's spirit. Like, she just made it plain, you've been going through a lot this year, and she's hypersensitive, i.e. Nene. I'm sorry. Nene is hypersensitive this past year because of everything, and she's not the center of attention with her husband, so she's seeking the attention in other places. So she's hypersensitive, and I'm glad that Candy acknowledged it and said that, hey, she loves you. You know what I'm saying? I love you. You have to learn how to be friends to allow your friends to have other friends, essentially, is what she said. That little pre-conversation that Candy and Cynthia had prior to meeting with Nene had me feeling some kind of way. Like, I'm all like, I can't even get it out. Like, what were you going to say, or what was going to happen that made Candy feel like she needed to say, I'm getting mic'd. And then for Cynthia to turn around and be like, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. Listen, to me that seems like a setup. Now maybe it wasn't, I don't know, but we're gonna find out in the reunion. But I didn't like how that felt. Like, why? That's what you tell somebody when you in cahoots with something, or some shit done changed or something. You be like, listen, I'm mic'd, or you on speakerphone, like, especially when the person is there, or you know you might get caught or something. Listen, y'all can act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about if you want to, but for real, in my spirit, I'm mic'd. I'm just trying to make sure we on the same page. Seems shady as fizzuck, okay? Like, let me know if you agree with me down below in the comments, because baby, I'm just here to tell you that I really feel like that was shady. So they get in there, and Nene invited Tanya as her wingman versus Marlo, because she felt like that Marlo would take over the conversation and make it be about her. Well, yeah, you guys are Ren and Stimpy, absolutely. Beavis and Butthead, y'all fucking feel the same way about a lot of shit. So yeah, she would have jumped in and be like, well, Cynthia, I felt like. So I think it was a good idea for you to bring somebody that was had an equal spirit like Candy's, that was very reserved, very quiet, and just really there to support and to listen, okay? And evidently, you know, Nene be acting. Nene is crying. Like, she's like, I don't want to have this conversation. I feel like I'm going to lose my friend. Like, at that point, I knew that this was serious for Nene. As serious as it is for reality TV. I don't want to lose my friend. Like, I'm all like, girl, is this that big of an issue that you're going to lose your good girlfriend, your sister friend over? That's the whole conversation. Is it that big that you're going to lose your good girlfriend, your sister friend over? You gonna have this conversation, which is what you did. You put it out on the table. You let her know how you feel. You told her, hey, Cynthia, I don't like that you didn't let me know that Kenya was coming. You should have given me a precursor. And you know, shit, honestly, Cynthia probably was like, if I tell her, she probably ain't gonna come. You know, so I can see all sides of the story. You laid it out on the table, okay? Cynthia apologized for some shit that she didn't necessarily have to. You know what I'm saying? It was my party. I could invite who I wanted to. But because you're in a fragile state and I love you, I'm going to go ahead and take this blame so that we can continue to be friends, and our friendship can continue to move forward. So I don't want no beef. I don't want no problems. Like, we girls. Like, she was like, oh, you're right. Even got up, went outside with her and talked to her about it to say, I love you and I'm gonna fix it. Because what Nene said is her biggest issue is not that she didn't say anything, but that she doesn't ride for her the way she rides for Kenya. I'm gonna let that drop right there. Let that sizzle in your spirit. I love when he says that, you know, country lane. It's true though. It's true. She made a valid point. Cynthia does not ride for Nene the way she rides for Kenya. And it ain't that Kenya can't hold her own. You notice that every time Cynthia says, y'all can't talk about Kenya. I can't be in the room when y'all talk about Kenya. But if it's Nene and Kenya's talking about Nene, she don't shut her up. She don't stop her. I mean, it's proof in the pudding. We've seen it last season and the season before that. It is the absolute truth. Y'all can disagree with me if you want to, but do it down below in the comments. Because I feel like Cynthia does become a different person. And as you saw at that table, Cynthia becomes aggressive when it comes to conversations about Kenya. Now, I am going to say this, though. For me, it's not enough for you to stop a friendship, a beautiful friendship that you have with someone you call sister. Some things require a conversation and understanding and then some moving forward. And if you're that petty, Nene, that you would decide later, is what we see for the finale, I mean for the reunion shows, that your friendship doesn't mean anything, it's not that big, then I'm with Cynthia. I'm not going to fight you over something that you can't have a conversation with me where I understand. I tell you I understand. I apologize for some shit that I don't need to be apologizing for. Y'all, listen. I had to come back to do the season finale. Okay, I had to give you my little 15 minutes on how I felt about the last episode because I'm coming through with the reunion because I'm nosy. Now, I don't know if I'm going to review it. I'm going to try. I don't know. I ain't never reviewed a reunion. So, we're going to see how that works out. Okay, so listen, like I promised in the beginning, here's my quick little synopsis, my summary of episodes 17, 18, and 19. 17 was the Dungeons episode, okay? I absolutely loved it. I mean, everything else was irrelevant, which was Nene and her bullshit with, you know, with the follow-up from the closet situation. I did review the closet thing. I think I did it live. So it was just the aftermath of that. The main meat and potato was the dungeon party. I absolutely loved it. Wish I was there for it. Wanted to be dressed up, honey. If I had done it, I might have had to do some cosplay and put on my dungeon shit. Shit, we might have to do a video on sexy lingerie. And it might be too much for y'all. That might be too much. But we'll see. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I thought that Cynthia was very uncomfortable. She is not as sexually liberated as Candy. So when she was on that stage, she seemed very uncomfortable with the type of questioning and the conversations. Honey, I was like, honey, you were supposed to throw that back. But you're so innocent. And that's what Candy said. So that was how I felt about that episode in a nutshell. Oh my God. Episode 18, A Model Wedding. Eva was gorgeous. Her wedding was gorgeous, okay? I don't believe she needed 3 changes. 2 would have been fine. 1 for the wedding and 1 because you had that big, beautiful princess gown. And 1 for the reception would have been just fine. Like, I feel like it might have been too much. Nevertheless, it was beautiful, nicely done, very elegant. Again, Nene somehow made shit about her like somebody else's. This is someone else's shine, someone else's glory. You know what I'm saying? Like, let her have that, bask in that beauty. That upsets me when you try and take someone else's shine and you make things about you. Anyway, I was in tears. Like, I knew I need somebody to get married that I know that's close to me so that I could cry and get my makeup all messed up. Because when I tell you I was vested in Mike's vows, baby, let me tell you, he had me in tears. He said to me, I want to ask God if you go before me, that you and I could be together in the next life or something, you know, because I can't see myself without you. Tears, boo-hoo, like crocodile tears, like, somebody say hello, because that was Talisa. I thought it was beautiful. I thought her vows were beautiful as well, but Mike, outdid her. And I love when a man can express his love so eloquently the way that Mike did. Okay, congratulations Eva and Mike. Yes, good. Okay, oh, let me just add one more thing. What? Shanada, Sharita, whatever the girl's name was, choked somebody and is starting some bullshit. And that brings us right into episode 19, More Money, More Problems, messy financial issues. I don't know what the hell the shit was called. It's the ghetto bird. We needed to go and buy. I got the window open. Anyway, to hear how someone that you call your good girlfriend, we saw her, she was ugly, and I'm not meaning physically, I mean you could tell that her spirit was ugly when she was introduced to Cynthia. You saw that, you know, it wasn't something that you would normally catch or pay attention to. You saw it, but was like, she's not a factor, it don't matter. But I'm glad that they caught it and they rolled it back, because you saw that her spirit was ugly, and it's almost like there's an envious spirit. But for her to go and call Marlo Prophetess Petty herself, okay, and tell her all the shit about, you know, Eva, you my good girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, you fucks with me, but you talk about my credit is bad, that Mike's credit is bad, that I'm renting this place but really don't live here, I live in a raggedy house across the street from the golf course. I mean, it's real fucked up. You done choked out the wedding planner. You saw them record her. Was she trying to get her 5 minutes? Well, she did. Shanada, Sharita, honey, you embarrassed yourself. I'm embarrassed, okay? And even more so, I'm upset that the conversation was had between the three ladies. I'm upset that there was an agreement made. Tanya said, agreed. Oh yeah, I think you're the best person, Nene. Marlo, you're the best person. But only for, you know, Tanya to turn around and tell Eva herself. Now, Eva's now shown as, Tanya's shown as Eva's friend. So, I mean, rightfully so. If that's the case, then you should say something. But y'all not friends like that. Nene is more of a friend than she is. So, when they got to the OLG 2 grand opening, which was really a nice place and a nice event, and we saw Tanya go and tell her, of course it wasn't received well. But you know that was extra. Because you left and you came back, Eva, child, it's too much. You know, and then Marlo messy ass at the table talking about, and you know, word on the street that is in LA, you know, she's a lesbian and she likes women. Well, to each their own. Let her live her double life. When she come to the city, she like a little kitty, okay? Leave her alone. Let people live their life according to how they want to. And I'm glad that Eva went ahead and confronted, sat there and dealt with her demons. And she was like, I felt like Nene should have said something. Well, Nene would have said something had Tanya not. Like, it'll be rolled back. She got to see it. And, you know, hopefully, you know, it's a lot of mess. This is just a bunch of mess. But I enjoy all the messiness of these women. Yeah, I think that's it. That's enough. I don't really need to say. That was my synopsis. I think I did it in 3 minutes or less. I'm going to just say one last thing. Like, I got tired of looking at Portia in that white feather thing with that thick ass caked up white lip gloss, because it was so much lip gloss that it caked up right here along with her spit. Like, I felt like nobody wanted the producer. Y'all couldn't tell her like dab. Like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, I hate that. And I know that was probably from the lip gloss, but that's the Virgo in me being real, like, particular. Like, I hate when I be looking fucked up. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Thank you so much for watching my review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season number 11, episode number 20, Caught in the Middle. Don't forget, before you get out of here, I had questions. Answer them. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Also, give me a thumbs up because you like me and I know that the love is real, all 15 of you, okay? If you're new, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell because you want to come back, because in a minute I'm going to be real consistent on y'all asses, okay? Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I'll catch you on the next video.